As Jordan DeWild shares, art in particular provides teachers a unique opportunity to give positive representation to diverse populations. DeWild goes on to emphasize the importance of setting up the physical environment of the classroom to accommodate all learners. I've been working for the last 3 years on creating a classroom environment that is welcoming, inclusive, and supportive for all learners. My focus this week was to add on to the work I have already done by creating a few visual learning tools for students with disabilities. Abby Shukai shared some wonderful tools for painting. Most of the things that she mentioned are in the cupboards below my painting station. Texture painting tools, scraping tools, paint rollers that can make patterns. And I also loved her oven mitt idea and plan to make one of those soon. I have open shelving in my classroom with our general art supplies that students have open access to, and I have space for learners to get around the room. This week, my focus was on creating these sensory art boards based on the elements of design. I created 4 with the 4 most commonly used elements in my classroom: line, texture, shape, and color. And I plan to build out additional boards similar to these. They're sensory, they're tactile, they remove from those hooks easily so that myself or paraprofessionals can access them to support our students. I created also, with this one, I made sure that these shapes were not just flat paper shapes, but they stick off the paper. The interior of this closet is a work in progress. This week, I added to what I'd already done by making sure that everything was organized and labeled. I created labels. I would like to eventually go in and add pictures to these labels. This was kind of a quick fix because it was needing some work. I also, you'll see all of the tools that I currently have. These aren't new to this week. These are tools that I've already had in place: stencils, texture plates, Play-Doh tools. And then over here, this is a new resource that I did for this week, inspired by Laufer's use of visuals to support student learning. I wanted to create a visual communication system for my classroom. So this is one of the things I've created this week. I have the Velcro strips on this cabinet with all of the art materials that we use on a regular basis, with photos of the manipulatives that students can choose from my closet, along with some simple visuals to help with following directions in the classroom. And again, all of these have room for growth and room for building. This is a clipboard, Today in Art I Will Use, and I've pulled 3 of the images off of the wall. Here are a couple clipboard options, and again, the art materials. I think as I build on this, I'd also like to create a first then board, and then go on to create step-by-step process posters for various art making experiences, as well as setup and cleanup posters. These things will benefit all my learners. As I consider what I've already created and the things that are next on my growing to-do list, I'm aware of how much my ELL students and those students who need visual references beyond classroom demonstrations to stay on track will benefit from these tools as well. Additionally, I've been wanting to create a guidebook for paraprofessionals similar to the letter shared by Jessica Balsley, to give some more guidance and clear expectations to the amazing paras who are supporting my students. Karen McClaskey says, "If you remove the veil of disability, you will see the learner." The driving force behind my passion for learners with different abilities would be my 3 children who have disabilities. As a mother of children who have diverse learning needs, I am constantly asking myself, what would I want for my own children in this classroom setting? That thought both anchors me to my mission and propels me forward to keep growing, learning, and building.